Cancer, hi. So this is going to be a reading for January. I'm already in June, I wish. January 16th through the 22nd. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Cancer. There's a lot of Pentacle energy that's coming for me. Let's see, do you have pentacles in here? 1, 2, 3. You don't have many, but for some reason I'm getting that vibe of grounded home vibe kind of a thing. In the overall energy for the reading, the 7 of Swords. You look like you're close to wanting to give up on a situation. But I don't think that you are. I feel like you're at, you know, almost at the end of it. Like, oh man, I give up on this. But I don't see you necessarily, not yet at least, completely giving up on this. I still see you involved in this. In the recent past, the 8 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles. It's, oh, you're not getting your point across here. It feels like you're talking and you're talking and you're talking, and it feels like you're hitting walls there. Where it looks like you're not getting anywhere, and you're pointing this energy towards a sense of family, possibly a sense of stability, something that hits close to home for you. So you're wanting to bring something out, to put something out there from you as an energy, and again it feels like you're hitting some sort of walls there, almost like nobody's listening, nobody's understanding what you mean or something, you know. In the current situation, the 9 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, you finally find this place of peace within yourself, of quiet, of, you know, you found your safe place within yourself. But it feels like every time something happens outside of yourself, that kind of shakes you up in there. It's kind of like knocking at your door. Hey, you busy? Well, you know, I'm having my quiet time. Oh, okay, so you're not doing anything. Come on outside, you know? It's a very confusing kind of an energy, because it's like every time you just want to sit down or relax or do something happens. And it's like, okay, I got to get up, you know, kind of a thing. So I don't know what, it's a little bit of a disruptive energy here. Just when you think things are settling down, boom, something happens where it's like, yeah, no. In the immediate future, the 4 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups. Really, really, really trying to put yourself first within possibly a commitment you may have with someone. There's an energy of love that's shown up here, which looks good, but you're like, I'm gonna put myself first, whatever happens, whatever comes up in this. Okay, let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me do the 7 of Swords. Three of Swords, 3 of Cups, King of Swords. So I see what you want to do about a situation. I'm not sure if it's working out though. And what you want to do is bring something together in a peaceful, loving way. You know. And I feel like it has to do with possibly another person, that you two create something you possibly call home. You know. But there's pain in the way. That's the thing. So I see what you want to do. I see your intention. But because there's so much pain in the way, or so much interference even at times, sometimes I kind of see you going, I just want to move at the end of the world here and just not deal with this anymore, you know? But you're still here. That's the thing. That's kind of how it comes through sometimes, where it's like, I just want to give it all up, but you're not. Let's do the Eight of Wands there in the recent past. King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Yeah, not being on the same page here with someone. Remember how I told you keep talking and it feels like you're not being heard, you're not being listened to? It's the same thing on the other side. They talk too. Yeah, there seems to be you two are not listening to one another, at least there. You know, where you come up with something, okay, I want to do things like this, and it goes beyond their years, and they're like, well, I want to do things like this, and you know, let's fight about it, because it's not the same, so let's create some sort of a fight or conflict here. And at some point, it turns into neither of you are getting your points across, and it's just ending up in just not being on the same page about something, and not really resolving that either, because the both of you kind of back away from, okay, well, you know what, I'm tired of this. We just fight about it, so we're not getting anywhere here. So what's left out of those situations is the energy of conflict that keeps on chasing you around, you and them, in this connection, basically. Let's do the Seven of Wands in the recent past, the Nine of Cups, the Hierophant, the Two of Wands. You've been waiting for so long to just, you know, for things to cool down, for things to not be so edgy, so, you know, because I feel like this whole situation of, and it could have been arguing about the smallest things, doesn't matter about what, just for the sake of it, let's argue about it. You're not listening to me anyway, so why would I listen to you? So let's not listen to one another, and let's just keep this energy going, because it's, you know, it feels good. Oh yeah, it feels so good. So through this energy, it feels like you're really seeking that place of quiet, that place of balance, that, you know, freedom from this energy of tension or whatever it is that's been created here. I don't see it coming there. I see you waiting for it. But at the same time, not doing anything to implement it either, you know, to create it for yourself there. Something may have changed in the current situation, but over there, just wanting it, but not really starting to create it. For the Ten of Pentacles, in the recent past, you get the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Swords. It hardened you. This whole situation made you a little more harsh, a little more, you may say a little more strong, possibly, but that's not the word for this. I would translate it as you closed off to your heart, basically, and you became very rational, very logical, very cutting, possibly. A little bit cold. You can use strong if you want. Maybe. I don't see that here, but okay. You know, if it makes you feel better, but you know the reality of this. It's not necessarily strong, it's a little colder than before. And I can see why. I mean, I can see the energies that pushed you there. And what's ironic about it is that you were trying to look the other way, not in the direction of setting yourself up in this energy of, you know, closed off. But quite the opposite. But let's go to the Nine of Cups, because it's present here in the current situation. The Temperance card, the Four of Cups, the Page of Swords. Cool. So you're taking small steps into opening yourself back up and into finding that space that you so wish to find back there, you know, of silence, of peace. I feel like you're starting to figure out that it's really up to you to create that for yourself. You know, no matter what situation you're part of. And it's looking like it's a little bit of a difficult path, but you are starting to open up in that direction of creating that space for yourself. Let's do the Two of Pentacles in the current situation. The Eight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're starting to open back up, starting to, it's like you hired a private detective to go find your heart because it's been lost, you know? But you're still in that sense of, well, I don't know how to do that. How do I do that? Just feel. Allow yourself to feel. That's it. That's how you start. Where the mind with its thoughts and, you know, guiding you to what you feel. No, you don't need guidance. You just feel. You know, because I feel like you want to learn or relearn to get in touch with your heart again. Something closed you off back there like no tomorrow. And it's not, again, it's not something. It's you did it. It's just you weren't aware that you were doing it. It's not like this, whoever this was that created this with you told you every day, okay, you need to close your heart. Okay, you need to close your heart. And even if they did, you did it. You know, nobody forced you to. Because we do it ourselves. And then we're like, well, yeah, the situation pushed me there. Okay, true. But ultimately, you did it. So you got to bring it back. No private detectives here. You're the private detective. For the Wheel of Fortune, you get the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Justice card. Okay, things are changing for the better here for you, where I feel like you either hear something or you talk about something with someone and it flips the page for you immediately. Like, okay, I know how to do it and I'm doing it right now, kind of a thing. Where you're already feeling a lot better and you're already basically in the energy of, okay, I'm opening up right now, you know? Man, things are feeling better, but it's just one of those things. But it's based on something that is either communicated to you or there's this ongoing energy exchange that's happening that's helping you a lot to realize, okay, I know how to do this. Let's do the Four of Pentacles in the immediate future. The Five of Pentacles, the Fool, the Strength card. Okay. Still a little bummed out with how things turned out in the situation. Now, I don't know if the situation closed off or not. I have no idea. But I feel like you're starting to realize the energy that took over the situation. And you're still a little bummed out about that. Like, you know, it could have gone different, but it went in that direction. There could have been a loss of this situation along the way. I'm not sure. But I see this energy coming through for you to deal with, to heal, now that your heart is more available for that. I see you eager and willing. Okay, it's going to take a lot, but let's dive right in and let's go in there and let's see what happened, you know, and what the situation brought up for me. Let's do the Queen of Pentacles in the immediate future. The Nine of Wands, the King of Cups, the Six of Swords. You have the tendency here when love shows up outside of yourself to go chase it and abandon the love inside of yourself. You're just on this path of opening back up to that and rediscovering that love that you carry. And when you're comfortably sitting in this position of self-love, because that's what it is ultimately, something shows up outside of yourself and it's feeling a little bigger, and it's like, oh, okay, let's go chase that. And you forget all about yourself. Don't forget about yourself. That's the point of all of this. Otherwise you did all of this for nothing. And it's not easy to do, you know? So just don't forget about yourself here. Let's do the Two of Cups, because I see something popping in for you here in terms of love, possibly. Six of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. There it is. That's the most healthy energy that you could show up in, you know, for this. There's love coming through, but there's you. In your own power, in your own independence. You don't have to put this aside for this. This is still here. Keep yourself here, too, you know, as you respond to it. And it's feeling good. As long as you keep you, the love still shows up, everything's fine. I wish life would be so simple as these energies show up here sometimes, but I know it's not. But it could be. It could be. And I love it how we get sometimes to some energies, we get to the core of them and we're like, oh man, that was so simple. And I've been working on this for months or for years. Like, that was so freaking simple. Because it usually kind of is. We just complicate the way to it, you know? Let's see what the universe has for you. The King of Swords, the Hierophant, the Six of Pentacles. You water signs slammed me today with how clear you are in your intentions. You, Scorpio. Is Pisces in that clarity? I think so. Yeah, there's an overall energy of clarity on water signs today, which is great because that's what keeps you going here, you know, through whatever comes through. Yeah. When you start showing back up in your heart, that's when you start to balance yourself. That's when you start knowing what it is that you truly feel and what it is that you truly want. So this energy right here that the universe gives me kind of makes sense because it's an energy of knowledge. It reaches your mind too. It's like it's the signal from your heart reaches your mind, and okay, I know what to pursue because I know what I want, you know? The knowing comes from a sense of depth. So anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.